What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video to react to the New York Jets first round draft pick. Just finished up the stream over on Talking Jets. If you come and hang out with us the rest of the weekend, I appreciate you. If you were here tonight, I really appreciate you guys. It's late. We're approaching the 1 o'clock hour. Let's get into this video. So the New York Jets take Armand Membou with the number 7 overall pick. And this is a player that we talked about for months and months and months. Really, we discussed Armand Membou and Tyler Warren, I think the most out of every single player in the draft for the New York Jets with the 7th pick. And there was a lot of debate between those two guys. And look, I get it. There are going to be a lot of fans who wanted Tyler Warren, and there's going to be some fans who wanted Tyler Warren and are okay with Armand Membou, like myself. I totally get it. And if as I stated all along, if the Jets decided to go this route, I understand it. And I think it's logical and I can get behind it. There's going to be people who are vehemently against the Armand Membou pick, though. I saw that in my comments and in the chat. And that I just don't understand at all. Like how you can't look at the Jets offensive line and go, oh, well, they decided to use their first round pick to finish the offensive line. And they have, 5 starters who are all in their 20s. John Simpson, the oldest one, is the veteran who's like, 27, 28 years old. I don't know how you can get mad at this idea, but let's talk about Armand Membou. He is an crazy, crazy athletic guy. Elite RAS score, 9.82 RAS score. He's 6'4", 332 pounds. He is an athletic player, an athletic offensive tackle, and he's really good out in space. I think he's going to be dominant in the run game. He even said so himself.
And the Jets are trying to build a tough-minded type of a running game. How does that fit into your identity?
I mean, like I said on Mahler, so I mean, whatever they need to do, it don't matter. Just run behind me, really.
Here's another interesting stat for you. So since 2003, heading into this draft, only Tristan Wirfs and Trent Williams are the only other players, you count Will Campbell as well, and you count Armand Membou, who are 315 plus pounds, 30-inch vertical, and a sub 5 40-yard dash. So that's the kind of athleticism that Armand Membou has. It's unfair to say he's going to be Trent Williams or he's going to be Tristan Wirfs. Those are two elite offensive tackles, but that's the company that he holds. To have that size and that athleticism is very rare, so he projects well at the next level. He allowed 0 sacks last year and just 8 pressures in 12 games played, only 3 sacks in his college career. And of course, he called out Rich Cimini for saying that he did allow a sack when in reality he didn't last year.
The stats people say you only gave up 1 sack last year. Is that accurate? And what was it? Who was it against?
It's not accurate. I didn't give up any sacks last year. You can go watch the film.
Okay.
Over on the Talking Jets crew, we have a scout, Dom C. If you're not following along with Dom C, you are severely missing out. Here's some of the highlights that Dom C has for Armand Membou. He points out his athleticism and play strength as major reasons to be excited about the player. If you're looking for a con, sometimes he could overextend at times, and that gets him in trouble. But he's a very good pass protector. He has the athleticism that makes him project well as a run blocker as well. And both Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn seem to be really excited about making this pick.
AG, you made it clear about the kind of type of players you want here.
Yep.
Describe how he fits. We just had him on the call, and he seems like a pretty confident kid. And just describe the things you gleaned out of him when he came in.
Listen, I think everything that he said on that call really fits who he is. It really fits us also. The athletic profile is off the charts. He's mean, he's nasty, he's tough. What we're trying to do on offense, he really fits what we're trying to do. So it was a no-brainer. I mean, once the pick was there for us, man, it was like, this is the guy.
Again, I get it. It's not going to please everyone because there's a lot of people who wanted the Jets to go with a weapon, and both guys were available. The 2 players that we discussed the most in Membou and Warren were available. I was surprised to see Loveland go before Warren. Loveland went to the Chicago Bears at pick number 10, and Loveland goes and Tyler Warren goes 14 to the Indianapolis Colts. I always thought the Colts were the floor for Tyler Warren because they desperately needed a tight end, and they've shown a lot of interest. I do think the Jets did have legitimate interest in Warren. Apparently, Adam Schefter was reporting that Aaron Glenn had a 45-minute FaceTime call with Armand Membou that really pushed it over the top. So the good news is the Jets have a projected very good offensive line. Health is obviously important, right? And this is only on paper because you have to actually see it out on the field. But talking potential, they have the capability of being a top 10 offensive line in the league if everyone stays healthy and if everyone plays out to expectation. You drafted Olu Fashanu last year in the first round. I thought he looked really solid at left tackle when he ended up going in and taking over for Tyron Smith. John Simpson, a really good free agent signing, solid left guard. Joe Tittman's coming into his own at center, coming out of year 2. Elijah Vera Tucker, he gets to stay at right guard for the New York Jets where they really want him, and they find their right tackle in the NFL draft. So I'm happy with this move. I'm excited for what day 2 holds. I think they desperately need pass catchers now. That's the positional groups that I would be targeting next. And don't you worry, tomorrow morning at some point, I'll go over who the best available guys are for the New York Jets on day 2 of the NFL draft. But for now, kind of just wanted to give you my initial thoughts on the Armand Membou draft pick. I think it's a good move, and I like it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.